Hi Gail, this is Art. Before we start academic advising for the required advising for this next term, I just wanted to go over your site with you and point out a couple of things and have a couple of suggestions for you and show you what to do next. First of all, if you click on your profile, see here that you haven't put any kind of general overview in yet. That's not necessary, but some instructors are putting in what's the best way to contact them because of their schedule, either email or by phone. Let's see, under appointment preferences, you might want to change this after you put in some office hours. I'll show you next, from scheduling deadline to either the day before or the morning of. And that way students won't surprise you this term when you're advising in for spring by just showing up because they made an appointment 2 minutes ago. Let's see, go back to your home page here, and from there I'll show you how to set up some appointments. There's only 4 students that you're responsible for this next term for advising, so I would suggest you set up some office advising hours, probably weekly for a couple of weeks to see when they'll be responding. For example, if you have time on Wednesday and Thursday mornings, I'm just putting in these times, I won't save this, from 9 to 11 o'clock, make sure you pick this blue required advising box down here, and that's how we give permission to register after the meeting. Any instructions on where to find you or how to find you, and then a start and an end date if you want these to continue on till the end of the term, and then select winter, and obviously hit submit. That would go ahead and set up your office hours. I'm not going to do that for you there. Let's see, students. If you click on the Students tab, you might have looked at this and thought, oh my goodness, these are all the students I have to advise, pages and pages of them, but it's actually just the academic advisor filter that you're responsible for here. So these are the 4 students you'll be responsible for advising who have expressed an interest in your program. If you click on any one of the students, you'll see general information about that student, including placement scores, what meetings they've had, and they've met with Tiffany in advising and counseling back in December. And if you want to see what Tiffany talked about in her notes for winter spring, this is what she suggested the student take. So if you want to double check and see if in fact the student took those classes, you can click on the courses tab and see those are the classes this looks like the student took. And let's see, so there are 4 students. The next thing you'll want to do is invite these students to meet with you after you make your office advising hours. We've made this pretty easy by just clicking here and selecting all of them, and then creating a to-do. The to-do is you're asking them to make an appointment with you for counseling, for advising. We made this really easy. You select a tracking item. This is a template. The second one, schedule an appointment with your advisor for required advising. Put in a due date. This is when you want them to make the appointment by. Maybe the end of next month would be okay. And it's going to send them this email with a link on how to do this. I'm going to click never mind because if I were to click save right now, 3 things would happen. The first thing is that all the students on this list, these 4 students, would receive a to-do or notice of a to-do in their ChemecNet asking them to make an appointment with you. You're going to receive an email. And the third thing that's going to happen over here on your home page is under recent changes. Let's see, I'd like to set this for the last 30 days on mine. You're going to see 4 students here that are going to show up with to-dos to do. So you can tell at a glance if these students have made an appointment with you. Once the student makes an appointment with you and you receive an email, just come on back to this page and click on the student and you can dismiss that to-do. So at a glance you can tell if you've got all 4 that are left, 3, 2, or 1. That's it. I hope you're winding down this term. I'm jealous that you're going to be retiring this next term. Hope you and your husband have a great time. If you have any questions, go ahead and get a hold of me by email. Is usually the easiest way. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.